Well, hello everyone, and thank you for joining us for another Tubi episode of Iron Panther Presents. We shall be discussing the movie Touch because Marcus asked us to talk about this movie because Tommy's in it. And who's doing the touching? That's the question. Are we going to talk about that? Apparently Journey was. She was touching herself quite a bit, as we saw. But anyway, we'll get to all that. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channels. You can like on the video, comment on the video, share the video. Did you ever touch yourself? We're going to talk about all these kind of things. Anyway, enjoy the intro. We can get to the show. All right, let's do it. Oh, wait. I got to do it now. Wait. This is going to be funny. Wait. You ready? I got to do it.
This is awesome. This is amazing. I love it.
It was psychological. It was emotional.
Extremely entertaining.
But as always, as we try to say here, as we said, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And as we talk about this video, please like on the video and comment on the video, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Hello. We shall talk about a movie that answers the question, how does a text message result into I'm leaving my husband of 10 plus years and one meeting, and you're like, I found the love of my life. And when is any of this taking place? Like, is this now? Like, I was confusion is why I got this movie should have been called Confusion, because I was like, I didn't understand what was happening. Let's start with Kim. What did you think of Touch?
The acting was terrible. I'm sorry. I thought the acting was terrible. The whole thing, especially the wife. Wait, what was her name? The wife, O'Shea's wife.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't remember her name. Anyway, the one that had on the red lingerie in the beginning. Okay, her acting was horrific. I was like, why did they choose her? And then this, I'm sorry, we're doing positives. Okay, we'll get to the negative. Okay,
there ain't no positives. I don't know what positive you got for this movie, but
her outfit was I loved her little lingerie. I thought that was really cute. Very cute outfit. I did like her dress she had on when she was singing, or someone was singing. I like that. I thought that was good. The wigs were pretty. They were pretty. Nice. The wigs, they were good. Tommy, yeah, he's always got to walk around with no shirt on, and I'm good. He's perfect. Other than that, I don't really have any positives about this movie. I thought it was so, why was it was dragged. I was like, when are they just gonna get to, like, they're getting married or they had a baby? Because I was ready. I was so ready. Yeah.
All right. So we will get what happened and when. I'm still trying to. I was very confused. Stacey, what are your thoughts on Touch?
This is bad. It was like, you start off thinking they just got married, and then you find out that he's married or divorced with a kid with somebody else, and then it goes back and forth, and it's like, what? And again, you're texting somebody back and forth, and this is enough to make you fall in love, leave your family. I didn't even see that damn kid until damn near end of the movies. I was like, does she have kids? Because surely she don't have kids, right? But no, she had a whole kid, and she was like, no, I'm not happy. I don't want to be here anymore. About your kid, ma'am. Like, what is happening? It made no sense. None. Zero. And I just knew Santana and Pops was gonna go kill him, and I was like, okay, at least
that's what I thought. That's what I thought. But they had a whole conversation,
yeah.
And I'm like, yes, that's it. Y'all just go and we believe in familia, and then nothing happens. You didn't kick his ass or nothing. Like,
nothing. Nope.
And then they flash forward to another wedding scene, like they're supposed to renew their vows, and what was happening? Can somebody explain what was happening? I was like, is she at a quinceañera? Like, why she got this ugly ass white dress with these ugly ass white shoes on? She has to be at a quinceañera. Is this a wedding dress? Who is she marrying? Like, what? Why am I watching this? Why? It made no sense. And what is touch? Was that the name of a song? Like, was one touch made her like follow? I don't understand. I don't.
So, oh, all right. So it could be just me, but I felt like touch was the fact that Journey, the Latino woman, who was actually the main character of this movie. It was actually not Sam slash Tommy. She kept on touching herself. I don't necessarily. I do mean in a sexual way. I don't mean like, but like every time she fantasized, it was, oh my god, like let me, like it was always this shit. So she was constantly touching herself.
Yeah.
And that kind of drove the movie, right? So even I felt like I was watching Westworld because I'm like, is this now? What is real? What is happening? So the first part is it's not a fantasy, it's the flash forward of what happens after they get married. And that's the whole fucking in the house, and then he buys her the journal so she can keep writing. But it's like, how do we get here? We get here because we got an ungrateful ass wife who by the way was touching herself to the idea that she was fucking her husband. That's what I had to go back and see again, because when we're introduced to this woman, she's fantasizing about fucking her husband while he's downstairs with his friends. That's what she's doing. Then she's like, I've never loved you so many years. We don't have a connection. Don't you understand? I just need someone who I text every other day, I guess. And just the mere mention of his name on my phone makes me want to nut, because you can't say, hey, send me a picture. She is finger banging herself to a man that she's only texting. I'm assuming she Googled what this dude looks like. I'm assuming, because he's like, I don't know what you look like, text woman. I don't know. Take a selfie of your draws and send them to me. You have a fucking cell phone. This is not hard. Just what there you go. What the fuck are we doing? That was the most irritating part of all this. Was I don't know what you look like, but your texts and voice makes me wet, and I'm leaving my husband of 10 plus years and my parents who for some reason live with me. What?
We've discussed this before.
Yes,
that's a Latin thing too. Sometimes
not just Latin, Jamaican, African, Asian.
It's just, if they are hurt, but anyway, it's just weird. I was like, why? And then to your point, both of you, I was like, it's a tragic love story because that husband and father are going to murder this man. And it's like, oh my God, I lost the love of my life because my husband killed the guy that I actually wasn't having sex with. Just fantasized about every time he called, and very vividly. I thought she was going to become like a romantic book writer or something, because she's very detailed in what she's doing with this man that she's never met. So I thought, what is she, back it up? What does she do for a living?
I thought she just looked beautiful and sat in the house.
Because I'm like, your man is out there working his ass off to put you in this mansion, and he's a contractor. He don't own a company, I don't think. Like, he's an average dude. Is he selling drugs on the side? Because this house is not the house of a man who works with his hands 5-6 days a week. That's not what you're living in. Like, there's some cocaine involved. Like, I've been probably being racist at this point, but I feel like there's more to this story, please.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Am I going too far?
Well, I mean, yeah, with the whole they're selling drugs because they're Latino. But I mean, it could be too. Also, it could be the dad has money and he bought them that house, because it seemed like the dad was very involved in their marriage. You know what I mean? Like, he was all in the marriage. I was like, this is craziness.
Yeah, but again, I think that's a Latino male thing, as opposed to this is my house you're living in. Again, they never really actually flushed any of that out. Where was the husband's family members? They just don't mean anything. Even at the wedding, which took way too fucking long, I was like, oh, ex-wife now is going to show up and kill this man or kill her because you stole my husband. That's why I thought this was going. Like, why are we watching this shit? Like, it's taking too long. And then, like, that didn't happen. So I'm like, kill me then. So I don't have to deal with this shit. Like, What is?
Well, I didn't think the ex-wife was going to show up merely because she said I was out there doing my thing too. They were both, she was cheating more than Tommy was. Like, remember he said to her, like, look at how I met you. Like, I was cheating on my girlfriend and she was cheating on her boyfriend.
Well, okay, so so I remember them in the car, right?
Yeah.
When he said, when she kissed him, and he was like, "Yeah, my girl's gonna be cool with that." Who we never saw again, and then he goes to proposes to her that same night. So I'm like, "Where is this girl?"
Ex-girlfriend, exactly.
I'm like, and then it was so ridiculous. I thought she was actually talking about herself somehow, and then I was like, "Oh, maybe like they're playing on, oh, like you got a girl, but it's actually me." And I'm like, "This can't be real because." You just proposed to this bitch. I'm like, where's your girlfriend? And then how many times did she have to be reminded that she was fucking around on her husband? Like, he had to remind her, the friend had to remind her like twice to be like, you realize you were fucking men on the road, right?
They were doing shots. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right, girl. I was getting that dick. That's right. And, anywho, I'm trying to keep this marriage together. And then what about when Journey reveals to Sam, I just want to let you know I'm married. Is that okay? I'm sorry, baby. My wife is calling me. Hold up. Hey, baby. I'm with another woman. Give me what my son was. I ain't got time to talk to my son. I ain't got time for that. Anyway, click. Now look here, girl. I'm gonna let this whole husband thing you got going on slide just one time. What are we doing? What?
He's being a man. What men do.
No, it's her. It's this dumbass writing, and it's her because I'm like, how did you not know that this man? Because he's supposed to be like a high level baby face type music songwriter, right, and producer, right? Mm-hmm. So you would think his wife is also an artist, a successful on the road get fucking fans artist. So how do you not know he's married? And that he has a kid, which should be out there on social media. So this whole, oh my God, you ain't got no kind of social media, girl. I can't find you anywhere. So you just work with anyone and you have no idea what they look like, business person? Someone recommend it. And also the daughter was in there, but she was introduced with the black friend, which confused me because I thought that was her kid. But I was like, this casting can't be that bad. I'm like, who is this? I was like, no, that's her daughter. Oh, okay. So you don't take care of your own child. So you let some other woman raise your child while you writing songs that no one reads or some shit or what?
And then the black guy, like when they were talking about male role models, I was just like, of course the black guy don't have a dad. Of course he doesn't.
Of course. I was like, what? Why? Damn it! Why? Why does he have to be the one to be like, you were my daddy, Jose? Can't you just be my daddy? I don't know if his name was Jose. I'm being racist, probably. But I was like, this. Damn it! I was at your table, sir. I was like, is he gonna get? Is he's gonna marry that black girl or some shit? Like, is that where this is going? And then that went nowhere. So, Stacy, the wedding vows thing. This is why husband should have murdered this bitch. We are about to renew our vows and you leave the house, which means you have to go through the family and the front door to get to your non-sex lover, actually. And I'm not killing you and him. Like, that's how this movie should have ended.
I didn't understand. Okay, so right before that scene where she leaves, right? Everybody's at the front door. Like, remember that the husband was standing there, that somebody else was standing there too. I think the husband, the father, right?
The father, husband, mama, because they all live in the house. Black girl, best. Everybody was there because they were doing the vows. Everybody was there.
Yeah. So I was like, so now all of a sudden she comes down the steps and nobody's standing there and she just slips out the house. What? Like, where did everybody
go? Where you going, bitch? To be with the man that I texted a few times and I met him once, and that's the love of my life. I was like, pop, 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 pop. Like she caught being called, like he shot her like 10 times. And daddy helped because he's like, you lousy whore. You don't break up family. Like
bury your body somewhere and that's that.
That's it. I'm sorry, daughter, but your mama's gone now. She was gonna leave you anyway. And when I didn't anyway, it gave me BET Arabic. I don't know what that is. Arabesque? Is
I
that a
don't know what
movie?
that is either.
Is that a
Okay.
movie, Marcus? Please explain. Hi everybody. Hello. How are you? How are you? Um, fuck this movie. I'm just saying, go watch Undeserving. Like, please don't watch this movie. Don't go watch Undeserved. I did love the fact that again that actress cannot act, but she looks gorgeous. So they're like, just stay in your drawers for about 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, and she's like in her very not. She's
Wait,
like,
are you
hey,
talking about the Latino or the
oh no,
ex-wife?
the black no, the black girl, the
Okay.
wife
Because
who's
did you notice? Oh, I noticed it. The remember the when I said that the wife's little red lingerie that was really nice.
yes.
They put the Latino in a gold, the same one, but it was gold. Yeah, because that's when she was getting like she was sitting on the counter and Tommy was eating her out on the
Oh,
counter. Yeah, same damn thing. I was
oh
like,
wow.
somebody couldn't have like gotten her a different one. Like, come on.
Or that's what Tommy likes, and he just bought her another one that was
That could
gold.
be true. That could be true. Yeah.
So I was thinking,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I didn't notice that. I did not notice that.
Mm-hmm.
But I again, I thought ex-wife again. This doesn't make sense. Husband and father drive out to find this man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, like you said, he's dead. Ass whooping at a minimum, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
None of this happens. So when the wedding happens, and for some reason we're watching every agonizing part of it, I'm like, oh, again, wife is gonna show up in that red lingerie for some reason and be like, not today, bitch, and just be like, bam, bam, and then like, oh my, again, tragic. He's holding her. Oh my God, we're supposed to live our lives together. That type of thing. But there's some type of moral to this story of don't be fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and then nothing. I'm sure the husband and father wanted to call Tommy the N-word. Not necessarily. I mean, it didn't have to be a race thing. It's just any man fucking my wife. I don't care what race he is. I'm like this is not okay. Or just sexting her, I guess. Is it worse? I'm trying to figure out what's worse. Like, my wife leaves me for a man she's not fucking? Or
To me, it was more of an emotional relationship before it became sexual, right? Like, if you know what I'm saying, like they connected through text, right? So that's just words.
Well,
Words.
those type of
And-
relationships are always better in your mind because
Yes.
you're making this shit up in your
Yes.
mind.
Yes.
Once you actually get with that person, you have to go through the day-to-day stuff with that person.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. It's like when people cheat, right? When they cheat, and then they're like, "Oh, we're cheating! It's so exciting! We just banged on the balcony, and my husband doesn't know." You know, that kind of thing, right? And then they leave their family to go be with this exciting person, and then you figure out this person was exciting only because we didn't get caught, or like we were sneaking around, right? And there, you really are not in love with each other. You're just in love with the adrenaline rush, right?
So both points I agree with. To Stacy's point, that should have been part of the movie. And we've seen this before in better written stories, right? Where like, oh my God, I finally caught the Roadrunner and I don't want this. This is not what I thought it was going to be. You start dealing with the real
And
shit.
that's what I thought was going to happen. Like, they would meet and they would get together. They have that one night, and then she realizes, oh, this ain't all this cracked up to be, and she goes back to her family. But no.
But
that would have been a better story. That would have been a better story.
Or even they work it out, but reality hits. Reality hits for both of them, and they have to work through that shit. But they do work it out. But it's not the fantasy that I put in my head.
Right. I don't think it's her.
They definitely showed it. Well, both of them, they only really showed the fantasy from her point of view, but both of them were like, this is it. Even he was like, the woman I texted 3 times is the love of my life, and I'm leaving all these fuckers behind. And I'm like,
but he didn't want to be with his wife anyway. He just wanted to be able to see his kid. You know, I don't think he had the ties to his relationship that she had to hers.
You say that, but when he's on the phone talking to his future wife, he's like, I was married, past tense. I love my wife. present tense. I don't really know how you do this. It's just kind of like, she there, I'm here. Are you living with her? I don't know. It was even confusing at what stage of relationship they were even in at some point. Like, I was like, what is happening? But again, both of them were definitely like, stop it all. I found the one. But also to the point of when it's all over, that's what I loved about Scandal. That's what I loved about Scandal was that when Olivia and Fitz finally got together, and Olivia was like, "This ain't
it. Yeah,
I gotta go.
absolutely. This is
I
not
gotta."
it.
She aborted that baby and kept it moving. She was like, I loved it when I was just fucking around with you. I can't be committed and shit. Like I was like,
But that's what I'm talking about. That's the adrenaline rush, right? I mean, I've been through that myself. You start, messing around, you're doing all these things, and it's so exciting and so elating, and you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna meet you at 8:00. I'll be there 8:00. I promise. And then the person is like, well, let's get together, let's be with each other. And then you're with each other, and then the day to day is like, really? Did you pick up your socks? Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Reality sets in.
I feel that's relationships in general. Like I feel like I think like you always see the movie once they get married.
Yeah.
Give it about 3 years.
Yeah.
And then did you get the socks? I'm tired. Why can't you just put the stuff in the washing machine? Is it that fucking hard? Like I will choke you over these dishes. And like
exactly.
but that's right. Like now it's life. Now it's like,
yes.
and again, that's a whole different mindset, right?
Yes.
So that again, I felt like they spent too much time. The 180 that husband in particular, but husband and father did. Hey, I'm just happy that you're happy because
no, he would have like, I mean, and I guess this is gonna be racist, but he would have choked her, like choked her or slapped her or something, or locked her, or at least locked her in a room for a second, right? Like you're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So
that's not a thing, and you ain't showing up to the fucking wedding.
I would say that I do know people who have reached that, but it took years, like 5 to 10 years to reach that, not like a couple of months, like
right. And but even then, I'm not coming to the wedding. The daughter can be in it, and I get that. Yeah. I'm not sitting there, especially when he was like, I'm fighting for this marriage. It was you and me. And and again, I would. Oh, so even to Marcus's, she didn't have a chance to experience dating. She married young. It wasn't appreciated. I disagree. She was young. That's all backstory. But I'm like, this man cared for her. There's not a time that he wasn't like. This wasn't like when we watched Forever Us, right? And the wife is like, I'm too busy working, and that kind of. He was never like, I ain't got time for you. I gotta go do. I'm hanging out with my boys, or what's up, Stacey?
She irritated me. She was like, she was young and she didn't know what she wanted. But then she tells him, I've been trying to tell you for years what I want. But you just said you didn't know what you wanted.
Yeah.
And then even now when they say, well, what do you want? I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. Bitch, what do you want? Like, it irritated me. And I get it as women, when we disconnect emotionally, it's done pretty much. Like if we're telling you, hey, I'm disconnecting from you, if you don't stop that shit right then and there, she gone. She might be there, but she's gone. Right?
Yeah.
So men, if you're listening, if the word disconnect or anything like that comes out of your woman's mouth, fix it then. Because ain't no coming back from that shit. Okay? But she irritated me. It's like, bitch, what do you want?
Yeah.
I want this, that. Like, if your dick is too small, he can't fix that. But at least he'll know, like, I'm leaving you for a bigger dick. Anything. If he's not providing, which apparently he was very well, I can understand that. Bitch, you're a bum. You're delivering water bottles. I need a man that has a career, a future, something. Men need like a list of stuff.
Yes.
We can't just be like, oh, I need you to love me more. Like they don't get it. You have to tell them like specifically. And she didn't know, so he wouldn't know, and he couldn't fix it. Clearly, he wanted to fix it, whatever it was. She couldn't tell us what it was. And
Yeah.
it just irritated the shit out. I was just like,
Yes.
and you're leaving him for what? Like, what is it about Tommy that you want? Because you both write songs? Is that it? Like, we didn't get an answer to any of this.
Absolutely.
Okay,
This is all facts. I said the same thing. I'm like, she's like, people gonna think I'm ungrateful. You are ungrateful and selfish as fuck. Like, I'm like, at this point, and then again, it was I had to go back to see why was she fantasizing about fucking her husband on the kitchen table. How is this connected? If it was, he's so busy with his friend, and we've seen it before. So busy with the friends, he don't talk to his wife, he won't touch his wife, and and then Sam just shows up and he's beautiful with the words, and he gives her the good dick. And okay, none of this happened. The man was like, "Hey, baby, I'm here. I'm hanging out with your dad." Like, I don't understand. So this whole I've always tried. No, you didn't, bitch. No, you didn't. So I disagree that Tommy's wife was a hoe herself. So I didn't understand why she was so oppressed. So again, but this happens often with cheaters. They don't see it in themselves, no matter the gender. Like, they do it, but it's always a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, she's like, can we just move on from all the fucking? But it just didn't come together. Hey y'all, I'll check it out. Don't do that. Is it like Empire? No. The reason I bring it up is because, again, he's a songwriter, producer. She's a songwriter. Her sister is singing in it, and like that never comes back. The sister that we saw at the club with half naked never comes back. So there's like, this could have been an episode of Empire, an episode. And then so Tommy did sing. Like, I believe he's only did once. It was in one scene. But he does have a voice, and I thought that was gonna be more like he was gonna sing at the wedding.
Oh, I thought that was his voice too.
I'm like, so right,
you can hear him in it, like him sing. You can hear actual voice. Yeah, so I thought that was actually him. Yeah.
So I thought they were gonna write a song like together and like maybe sing it at the wedding. Maybe it goes triple platinum. They don't do platinum anymore, but get a lot of streams and shit, like something to make this music thing mean something. Like they're gonna start a record, like, because he said, I don't sing anymore. I'm not on big labels anymore. Maybe their relationship helps him get back more into the spotlight. None of that happened. So him being the writer, this didn't mean shit. Tommy sings, let me hold you tight. So I mean, again, I'm like, he did put it down. Oh my, Stacey, tell us how you really feel.
I'm just saying.
Yep, I agree with Stacey.
And then yes, but it starts up here and then it ends down here. Like once she says, like, hey, this ain't it, vagina's gone. Like, that's just how that works. And
they
again,
work together. Your brain and your vagina, they're connected.
They are connected both ways. If you give it to her right, then all of a sudden she'll love you forever, as Eddie Murphy said.
Not so fast.
Okay.
That's what y'all think. Again, once the disconnect happens, I don't care how good the dick is. When the disconnect happens, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
How good the dick is.
That's true. It's a mental thing. Women, it's more mental for women than it is anything else. Yeah.
So we gotta start with the heart. We have to start with the heart and keep the heart together.
Yes.
But some men, again, ain't shit and treat you bad, but they still stick around. Also, kids also helps for some reason. Be like, hey, they're like, well, I got a baby. It's a lot of things, but none of this was really worked out in this relationship. I'm just saying. So I'm saying this poster right here was like misleading because she meant nothing really to the story. Like nothing. This outfit right here is the most you get out of her. And again, again, we're talking about you cheating on me. She's like, I thought I was watching a porno at that point. Because she's like, hey, can we have a serious conversation? Can you put on some clothes? Like, I'm not sure how this is connected right now. And she's like, oh, that's right. Let me cover up. I'm sorry. And she was the same way in a Lesbian Homie. Like, she looks good, but she can't act what the fuck.
She really cannot act.
She cannot act what the fuck. She wasn't Lesbian Homie. I see your face. she wasn't. I was like, I remember those lips. I mean, like, it's like she was really, but I'm like, damn it. But she cannot act. She cannot act. Like, what was it? KB Smith? Is it KJ Smith? KJ Smith?
Mm-hmm. KJ Smith.
Ant's wife.
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to see those two women together, like in the movie. Like, yes.
Why?
Because it won't mean a damn thing, but they'll look good. I like, just give me 90 minutes and I'll be like, this is something. They could be assassins.
What?
Let's put
They
put
could
this
be
all
out
together.
running around in lingerie, huh?
Let's put this all together. They're running
In
around
stilettos.
in high heel stilettos, shooting guns. For some reason, wait a minute, they're lovers. Bam. Then let's say she gets kidnapped, so she can't act, so she don't have to act. She just has to look good and tied up. Then so KJ comes in to have to save her. Right. Boom. And then they get married at the end. Bam. That's a movie right there. Call Tyler Perry. He'll do it. It's his voice and the credits. Oh, really?
Okay.
Okay. So maybe again, it's like everybody can't stay in their lane. Like if you're an actor, for some reason you think you can sing, Eddie Murphy, and if you're a singer, for some reason you think you can act, Justin Timberlake.
Well,
And
you have to
sometimes,
remember too, when a person is a creative person, and if they feel they can do other creative things, they try it. They do.
but
Seriously.
no, you're right. I mean, Pete Davidson, they all tried. All of
They
them been
all
like
tried,
at some
right.
point, white boy. Bradley Cooper, because he actually sang in the like they all be like, hey, I can go on stage. Sometimes you gotta stay in your fucking lane. Like sometimes some
Very
people can
true.
cross over. Some people,
Yes.
has Denzel ever tried to sing? Like for real, for real?
Not that I know about, no.
Stay in
But
your lane.
I think Denzel paints though. I think he does. I
He's
think
an
he's a
artiste.
painter.
He paints.
I think, yeah.
So I'd be interested. Be like, but everybody again, Eddie Murphy, he actually did it for a little bit. Like Pete Davidson reminded me. He was like, I mean, he wasn't even born then, but he was like, he had the top album and comedy movie
He
at
did.
the same time.
He did.
So
Yeah.
Kevin Hart stays in his fucking lane. Like I never see. I mean, he does a lot of stuff, but you won't see him put a mic in front of his mouth. Like for real, for real. Like he's
But
like,
he does producing and things like that. He does other things to get his creativity out.
yeah.
So I mean, I just feel like if you're a creative person, you go to whatever windows you can to find creativity in them. And if you probably have one that you're really good at, like acting, but maybe singing, no, but you try it anyway because your mind is saying you need to stay creative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Terrence Howard. Terrence Howard is the actual like music artist. He tries,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And he loves big guitar and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would say Michael Jordan. Mark Jordan, it set a new standard in basketball. But baseball was not his shit. Like sometimes, but he tried though. He tried. And it was like, nah, let's get back to what you do. But
Deion Sanders was like that. Deion Sanders was doing the same thing. Yeah.
Yes, and Bo Jackson. If you remember back in the day, remember Bo knows. Remember, she always looks like she's in pain when she's on camera. It's the lips; they're too big. Like it's like she took the plastic surgery too far because her face is like permanently like that. And it's distracting.
She needs to take the Botox out of her lips.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. That's what I mean. You're already black, girl. Your lips a bit like you don't need that. I mean, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
Don't watch this movie. I don't know if you ever got that message yet. Don't watch this movie. Like this ain't the one. We're not recommending this shit at all for no reason. No. Undeserved. I recommend Undeserved. That's just me. Of the 3 movies we watched, okay, I order like this. Forever Us was the most logical, Undeserving, and then Touch. That's how I would rank these 3 Tommy classics. Thank you. And I want to remind myself. I like the fact that he actually, to me, he was not the star of Undeserving. He was not. It was actually Harper. It was actually her assassin story. And he died at the end. So I like that, even though I think he's probably the bigger actor in it, if you will. And in this movie, I think, again, it was not told from his point of view. It was told from Journey's point of view. So I like the fact, even the description of this movie is wrong. But I like that he wasn't like, has to be me. I just happened to be in it. You know what I'm saying? And he played a role. So I kind of like that. But Stacey, how would you rank these 3 Tommy classics?
If you want a good Lifetime movie, Forever Us is what you go for. If you just want some shenanigans, then Undeserved is what you go for. Do not watch Touch. There's no redeeming qualities to this movie. It is a complete waste of time. Yeah.
Even with the Tommy sex scenes.
You know, when I first started watching the movie, I started thinking about that 365 crap y'all made me review. I was like, this is a music video porno. And then it actually got into like what little bit of a storyline we could get. But like the first 20 minutes, it was fucking and singing. And I was just like, please tell me this is not the entire movie. I mean, Tommy's fine and all, but really, what are we doing?
I like that. I like that comparison. Because like yes, this could have been 365 with proper nudity. But like I said, even that had a better underlining story, a more compelling underlying story that actually made sense. Like more than this, damn it, you knew when things were happening. Like you were like, okay, I know this is some silly shit, but I know when it's happening. Something. So I like 365 or Touch. Which one?
365.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's real bad. That's real bad. All right. Thank you. He's fucking a doll in that movie with Megan Fox, right?
What?
The actor in 365, he's starring in this like it's a standard like Megan Fox plays an AI machine that this father has hired to take care of the family and take care of him. I'm like, they're gonna be fucking. And of course he fucks the doll, and then which is the machine, which is Megan Fox, and then she gets jealous and goes crazy or some shit. But I was like, it's the dude. I was like, check it out. No, the dude is Megan Fox, but she's the android.
The dude is Megan Fox?
No, he's the husband. One more time. The 365 guy plays the husband who buys Megan Fox as an AI android. Eventually, he starts having sex with said AI because she's Megan Fox, and any man would. I mean,
which is going to start happening for real because they're making AIs for men to have and women to have sex,
but men really mostly. But so I mean, I was like, when I saw her in the trailer, I was like, he's gonna fuck that machine.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no doubt.
Yep.
Why
no doubt.
Come on.
I mean, look at Megan Fox. Like
it's Megan Fox.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody's getting stuck. What's the name of the AI movie? It's called fucking Dolls. No. I got Huh?
So what I'm trying to understand is the machine doll caught feelings to the human man.
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to tell us? Okay, a man wrote this. Got it.
Yeah, probably.
Gave it to her too good. Anyway, Kim, watch
Did you watch Tears of a Hustler? That had Tommy in it too. It's a Tubi movie.
Is it good?
It actually was better than all of the ones that we watched. I felt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Then next week, we'll put it on the list for next week. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Or when are we recording? Gremlins? Wednesday or Thursday?
Wednesday.
What did we say?
Did we say Wednesday? Wednesday.
We can do it on Wednesday. We'll check it out on Wednesday. Did you find it, Stacey, the name movie I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Megan Fox AI movie. I can't see. Subservience.
Subservient, yeah. That's it.
Even the name alone lets you know she's getting that dick. Like, I mean, come on, let's not act like. Come on now, come on. Anyway, Kim, as I asked Stacey, how would you rank the 3 movies so far that we've watched?
I would say Forever Us, and then I would say I would actually put Touch.
Damn.
And then Undeserving, because I was like, I really didn't like Undeserving. Oh my god, I didn't like it.
Damn, that's all right. I give you. So was it Tommy's body that put it over the top?
I would say for sure. Tommy is
okay. All right. So it's not the movie. It's the sex scenes really that does it for you. Okay.
No, I would. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna say all of that. Yeah, Tommy. Be looking at Tommy. Wonderful. Yeah, and yeah, just keep.
Marcus,
I like Tommy's voice also. I love the deepness of his voice. He's very sexy. I mean, just everything about him. So yeah.
All right. So again, Marcus agrees. In the ranking. We got. So Subservience. That's the name of the movie. Thanks. So we will put that on the list. We're gonna do. So let's do Subservience. Tears of a Hustler is a series. Was a limited series.
It's a couple of episodes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not long episodes though, from what I remember, because I watched it like a couple of months ago.
So we can do Subservience on Wednesday. Wednesday. God damn it. Wednesday or Thursday? Wednesday.
So Subservience. Okay, so is that on Max or something? What is that on?
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay, I can watch it. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
All right, so New Year's Day. We're doing this New Year's Day. Don't stop
All right,
confusing me.
so Wednesday, Subservient.
Subservience, Tears of a Hustler,
Okay,
and Gremlins.
cool. Got it.
All right. Undeserving was unbearable.
Thank you. I feel the same way.
I like that. I like that. I like how you put that together. I was like, it's the thing. All right. We will say that. All right. All right, Stacey. Any final words before I just cut the camera off on you?
Don't watch this, please. Thank you.
I agree. We will see your smiling face.
And talk to your spouse or somebody who you actually want to be your spouse. Like
Communication. Don't leave your family until you've actually had a date with said person. Like you've actually spent more than 10 minutes with this person. Because after one meeting, she was already like, I'm out. Yep. Like I was looking for the next man to say hi to me, and that was Sam. So
exactly.
I was like, that's what it looked like, right? Like, and then anyway, all right, thanks, Stacey. I'm gonna stop complaining. Kim, we can say goodbye.
Thank you so much, Chad. We truly appreciate you joining the conversation. We need you to like the video. If you stay to the end of the video, we truly appreciate it. We need you to continue to stay to the end of the video. We also need you to hit the notification bell so you know when the next video is coming. We're trying to reach 2,500 subscribers by June 2025. So we need you to share the video. If you could please share the video with anyone and everyone, we will be able to reach that goal. So thank you very much again. And we should be back in about 5 minutes with the Landman. And that's going to be a hell of a conversation. So see you next weekend, guys. Bye.
Wait a minute. You're going to do Landman with us?
No.
So Jamani and I will be back.
Yeah, that's what yeah.
You did not say that. You feel like you were going to be out. I was like, what?
Well, I said we because even if I'm not there, we're still a team, right?
Oh, look at you. You're still us. I like that. She's like, we're all family. Kim's lovely face and Stacey's lovely face will be back on Wednesday, on New Year's Day, as we do. So that's where you'll see her again. So don't manage expectations, y'all. Manage expectations. We got also nice haircuts.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, she's very lovely. Very lovely. See, I was like, so why is there? Oh, somebody already gave us a like. Oh, that's nice. I know you did on Facebook. It's a Facebook thing, I think, with that one. All right. Nice. Thanks, Kim. Whoop. All right, guys. Truly, thank you very much. 10 more minutes. Jamani and I will be discussing Landman. I liked this episode. If you've been watching our reviews of Landman, you know for the most part, I was very disappointed in the show. But this episode was really good. Ainsley was good. Angela was there. And Cooper led it. I mean, as always, Cooper and Tommy were awesome. So I'm really looking forward to discuss this with Jamani. It gave me some hope for the finale for the last couple episodes. So I really look forward to talking about the positives of that show. Again, like I said, we'll be back Wednesday either way. And I will see you when I see you. I will say thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I see people watching us in the chat.
I enjoy the view. I don't know what the fuck I was watching.
Rewatch this when we're done. Rewatch this. You'll see what we're talking about. You'll be like, oh shit.
Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
You want to go there?
Oh shit.
Stacey, do your thing.
Fuck that shit.
Anyway, please like and share and comment on the video and all that kinds of stuff. As they say, we're just going to end this broadcast and say bye.